Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to RimWorld. Now in today's episode, we are planning to start the Archotech project and get ready for the raids that are going to be coming our way. But we're still waiting on the last vital component, the cryofuel that we need in order to finish off this engine. Once it's done, we can activate it and go from there. In the meantime, we can just take the opportunity to do one or two things in order to improve the base some more. So for example, we've got a nuclear power plant being built in the basement, as you do. We're putting a bunch of corpses along here in order to just make it so, you know, when the enemies come in to attack, they're going to get a bit of a mood debuff, seeing all these dead bodies along the way. And that's about it, really. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can necessarily do to try and help improve our chances before the upcoming fight. The only thing that comes to mind is that we checked out this awesome cluster mortar last time, and I loved it so much I'm building a second one. The only thing we're waiting is making sure we have the steel components and computer components, it seems. How many computer components did we manage to pick up, though? Let's have a quick look. Got 46 components, 7 computer components. Okay, we should have more than enough in order to do that. And we've now got a nuclear power plant in the basement. Oh, RimWorld, I love you sometimes. Right, but on the plus side now, it means that if we end up losing one of our geothermal generators to, you know, because the wire got ruined or something like that, we can still keep the base powered, and in particular the defenses of the base. Now, just to help out a little bit as well, let's run that cable along here. Just so it might help a bit. And then, what else can we really try and do? Oh yeah, didn't we lose one of my cleaner robots? I can't remember. Activate repair robots? Yeah, that was it. We lost one of these two, the hole-in-one, because of the last raid that we had to deal with. That was it. And we managed to pick up plenty of dirt from the trader, so we're just waiting on the topsoil now to be done. And then that's a bunch more growth and food coming in. Got plenty of food as it is, that's something. Right. Oh, we're still all in the dirt in. Okay, gotcha. Alright, let's end it. Hang on, I pushed the wrong button. My bad. I'm so used to playing Kenshi at the moment that I keep pushing F4 to speed things up instead of just pushing, you know, free. So let's speed things up a bit. Now, some advice that was actually given to me as well, and I think it's a really good idea, is to make it so we stop auto-rearming this, right? And we're just going to make it so once they've been set off, they've been set off. At this moment in time, they've just been taking up a lot of resources, these traps, and at most they might kill, what, 2 people on average? So at the really it'd just be best just to leave them there, since they've already been set and rearmed, just let them kill an enemy and be used once, and then once that's done, we're not going to worry about reloading it up anymore. So at least we'll leave it to its own devices. Now I did notice as well, we had a bulk trades good in person. Can we actually grab Gizmo a minute? Gizmo, go and speak to these guys. Just see if we can get anything, sell anything more off them. Because we did speak to these guys already, haven't we? That's why we bought the dirt. But is there any last things we kind of want to get our hands on? Advanced components, we can certainly buy those. More components from them? Hang on. No, this isn't, this must be a different trades good. Because there's stuff here we haven't... Oh no, we actually did sell off a bunch of stuff, my bad. Right. We'll buy their components and advanced components at least. Well, is there anything else we want to do? Cigarillos? To be honest, do we really need 176 cigars? Not really. We don't need the mechanoid eggs either, so let's sell those off. Ibuprofen always comes in handy. Smoke leaf joints, sure. Smoking, jade, fertilizer. Uranium we've got coming out the wazoo at this point. Alright. Nah, I think we're good. Let's just buy those. There we go. Haul these in. These can be hauled in as well. And we finished off the research for deep wells. So, just double check. Electric pumps. If we switch over now, we should have the stuff that we need. In fact, let me just double check computer components now. Computer components 8. We needed 12, wasn't it? Yeah, do this then 4 more times. Find me 4 more computer components, please. So you guys can do that. We need then 2. See about changing over the pumps to get the one for deep wells. Might as well take advantage and make sure we get as much water as we can. So, deep water well. Okay, we can just pop that right here to replace this one. Space already occupied, okay? Let's deconstruct this one. Deconstruct these 2 as well. Oh no, hang on. Hang on. My bad. Let's cancel the deconstruction of those for the moment. So just remembered we need to deconstruct these water wells, not the other ones. There we go. Right. Someone can get started on that. That'll be fantastic. Fantazino, you're right here. Can you go and deconstruct this, please? It's going to take you a while. Go off and do something else then instead. In that case, deep water well. Let's see about popping it. Choose it. Thank you. Alright. Well, let's stick one here instead. And stick this one by here instead. There we go. That should get things done quite nicely. Water treatment. Don't we get advanced pumps from doing that? Tech. I can never remember. Never really bothered to go for it before. Irrigation sprinklers, fire sprinklers. We can do that. Yeah, nah, we should be fine. Let me just double check the research then. Deep wells. Or is it this one I'm thinking of? Ah, this is what I'm thinking of. Right. So, the Fourier-induced... Oh no, it's Peridone. What the hell? Pumping station, there we go. Industrial scale water pumps into storage tanks. That should give us more than enough water then for our needs. And we can get rid of the electric pump here, the wind pump, and so on. Gives us a colony something to do anyway while we're building up the rest of it. Otherwise, we've got our defences, we've got all these shredder turrets, machine gun turrets, we've got access now to our new mortar. In that case, hang on, Squid, why are you running away? Cowering? Why? Someone pick up that minigun as well, please. And why is this knockout room in here, or here, or here? Ugh, who knows? Right, let's pop on here. Let's just make that important. That could be normal, and so can be, this one could be low priority, I would say. There we go. Right. Okay, now that the dirt's going down, let's start sorting out some growing zones. This one, we're just going to have rice grown here. Oh, there's one spot left. Sulfur, get started on that, please. Right. This one then, we'll just have rice growing. Just so we have something nice and quick being grown in here. We might end up doing the same for that as well. Devil Strand at this point, we don't really need it. So let's try and give something that's going to make them a bit happier. We've got barley growing, we've got crops. Let's... Don't want to give them alcohol or weed. Let's go for smoke leaf. Let's give them that. Also give them something to enjoy while we're dealing with the hordes of enemies going to be coming our way. But Sulfur's going to go off and do that. Nina and the rest can finish sorting this out. Let's grab a bit of granite. Smooth granite. Do we not have any normal granite around here? Hang on. Of course, we got it behind the vents. Stick one here. Stick one there. Just so we have the walls nicely done. Okay, expand zone. Just pop it to here. Right. That's the rice going to be done. These will be sorted out soon as well. Goods trader's gone. Okay. And we got 20 out of 100. And how much do we have in storage at the moment? 40. So we're just waiting for what? 2 lots of extractions in order for us to be here able to move on to this. Okay. In that case, just a case of waiting nice and patient. I'll tell you what we could do, actually. Let's go surgical. Surgical lamp instruments. Okay. Grab me this, and a vitals monitor. Vitals monitor. Okay, that's right there. Oh no, we've already done that. Okay. Simple prosthetics, basic electronics. Let's go complex, modern computers. Could do that. Ground penetration scanners, nerve stapling. I mean, if we wanted to do some brain surgery. Fat, why not queue that up? Why not, eh? There we go, there we go. Alright, let's do a large shield as well, because why not? It gives my colonists things to do, while waiting for the Boomflows to do their job. Because how are they doing at the moment? Boomflow 1 has already apparently just been done? Extracted? Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're in business. I can see Loba's carrying around 40 cryofuel down to here, and there's 40 some now being carried by Bobby out of the 40 that was just up there. Ladies and gentlemen, we may be starting the Archotech project sooner than I thought. This is going to be fun. Alright, what I'm going to do then, let's switch over the assignments to battle mode. Right, Bumperbot, Dog's Body. Did we pick up? Oh yeah, Dog's Body. Yeah, I love the comments. Someone said, oh, what was it, Canis Lupid mentioned, I had to look up the word Dog's Body and it made me laugh when I saw it. Yeah, Dog's Body is just a generic nickname for anyone who hasn't come across the name before as someone who just basically does all the little tasks, the menial tasks, you know? Just the bits and pieces that no one else really wants to do. It's just someone's, you know, bit just wants to do all those lazy stuffs. You know, Dog's Body just does all that crap. Right. In that case, we just need now to wait for this to be built. Bobby. You're asleep at the moment, Bobby, I understand. In that case, Tyler, I know you're doing some recreation. Come down here and make me my engine, please. And then, we'll be in business. We've managed to carry in all the dead bodies that we could, although Petrina's actually helping us out a bit by doing some more. Let's cancel the cremate corpse bill. Oh, thank you for leaving me some cigars, some sand, and some clay. Thank you. I mean, we could easily just now go all ghosts and Patrick Swayze on people with it. Alright, Lou, take the body down, thank you. Everyone else is still continuing just to get themselves dressed, ready to go. Look, Geraldo, have you got a helmet on? You do. Okay, great. Alright, just need someone to finish off that door. Tyler's nearly done that. It's industrial scale now. Okay. Let's just build some of those quickly. So hygiene, pumping station, from wells to water towers, 10,000 a day. I believe this is what we're after. So let's pop one of those. I don't know. Just pop it here. Let's pop one there then, and pop one. Do you necessarily want it right by the door? Probably not. Let's dismantle this. And then someone can get started on those ones. Get them built. Really? You're doing a social fight? Okay, that was a very quick social fight. Right. I think, now that that's done, let me just double check the project reports. Component not ready yet. Archotech construction platform. Well, considering I'm clicking on it, I would say that it's ready. Hibernating component, Archotech construction platform. Cannot activate the Architect thing. Okay, it's hibernating. So what we need to do is click this and activate it, and then it should be ready to go. I am just going to take a moment though, just to dismantle that and this, just so we get as much water as we can do to keep this going. Everyone else can continue with their jobs, and then we'll get started in just a couple minutes. Once the game decides to save. As long as you're not telling me there's about to be a raid coming in, then I'll be annoyed. Okay. What are we waiting on this now? Just someone to actually spend the time to do it. Okay. Come and make me my water pump, please. Might take a little while, but you'll be fine to do that. Okay, Fuzzy. Where was I putting in... Okay, deconstruct that for me. Okay, I got 13 days worth of food. I think Tyler's still going to be busy just making sure everything is cooked up as much as it can be. Alright. Nina, though, is... What's Nina doing? Deconstructing water tap. Mud is pregnant. Congratulations, Mud. I'm happy for you. I really am. Right. Let's just grab this again. Build a copy. Stick it here. Dismantle that. Dismantle these. No, not that one. Alright, dismantle that and that. And then we need to build the water towers. Huge water tower. Let's build one of those we can just put in here. And the other one, I don't know, just pop it right by here. So, shouldn't be any objections to that, I would think. Oh, I failed it. Well done, I. So I land the side down, eh? Okay, so check all these are done. And potentially, if we need to, we could even contact Mining Co. and ask for an airstrike. Now, I don't know how effective they will be. I've never used them myself. But it would be interesting to see if we can just like target someone. So like, go over and blow them up for me, please. I'm going to just see how it goes. Aye, how much steel do we have left at this point? Oh, we've still got plenty enough to do the job. Okay. I mean, now we've got actually someone who's qualified to build the pump doing it. That's going to help us out a bit. Okay, Bobby's doing that as well. Okay, Pat's getting on with this. Nina's changing this over. What I'm thinking then is, because we don't really need any more cotton. We've got loads of cotton. Let's just switch this over then to, I don't know. What's going to grow fairly quick? Got plenty of meat. Let's go barley. 7 days, 4.5 days, 7. No, let's go for bean plants. Let's go for that here. Because we're not going to need cotton anymore. Just like we're not going to need devil strand. Everything else is either going to give us some resources like that, or it's going to give us food. I mean, that's our main priority right now. Okay, that is should be working out now. You should be pumping 10,000 liters a day. Okay. That should be working just fine. And then once this is done as well, just double check the piping. Yep, all that's connected up. That's going to be connected up. And all this is connected up as well. Excellent. Okay. In that case, what's the time now? 11 o'clock in the morning. I think now is a good time as any, now that that's been built. Let's start it. Okay, you're ready to start the Archotech Centipede project. The process will take about 15 days, and the energy signature will be detectable from a long distance away. This sort of energy signature indicates that someone is meddling in technology that is far beyond human understanding, and will attract gangs of desperate raiders and swarms of deadly mechanoids. You will be assaulted with an intensity you've never seen. Make sure your defenses are prepared first. And bear in mind that you will still need to have all the building projects connected to the platform to activate the Architect Centipede. Confirm. Okay. Starting up 15 days. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the big fight scene. We need to do now, in order just to ensure a few things, right? Number one, we do not want, hang on, once we go on to here, we do not want necessarily anyone leaving the base, okay? We just don't need, there's no need for anyone to go mining all the way down here or anything like that. And in fact, let me just double check, clear home zone. Right. I can live with that. We don't actually, in fact, let's just forbid this bit anyway, because we don't need them to actually come into here. Alright, any bodies that get destroyed, by all means. I will queue up this bit, hang on, let's expand. I will include this bit, just so we can ensure that they will go out the way to to build this up again if it's destroyed. But we don't need them going outside the base apart from that. Everyone has now got their armor on and equipped. People like Dog's Body and that, I might even feel tempted just to keep them inside the base. So they don't... The only problem is if we do that, is that they'll start going a bit mad from staying indoors all the time. So we might as well just let them get their do their thing, as long as they stay inside. Otherwise, all we can do now is wait and see. Oh, it's got a party we might be celebrating. That's going to be a nice mood boost to start the siege, eh? And now we just wait, I guess, and see. Okay, relations to the Blue Moon Corporation have gone down to 3. Oh yeah, I forgot we managed to make a positive relationship with them now, so that was handy. Let me just double check as well. Anyone that sort of could do with a gun? Like Nicholas, people like Nicholas and Einad, I'm not planning to use them in combat, but it's better they actually have some equipment at least. Oh, hang on. Nicholas is incapable of violence. Oh, well, that's handy to know. In that case, drop the gun. Didn't realize you were incapable, Nicholas. Okay, up. I think that comes our first raid. When the game does this, you know there's only one thing that's going to be coming. And it's not going to be a nice bulk good raid. Looks like they want to use sappers to tunnel around your defenses. Okay. Oof. That's a few of them. 50 of them. Okay, and I believe the torrent's already firing. Okay. Party's been called off. So, if they're going to bring in sappers, chances are they're going to be going after this. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is just desolating them. How many of those? They killed 7 of them. And the best thing about it, we don't even have to reload the guns. They just do that themselves. I have to admit, if these are as overpowered as I think they may be, I think I will just forbid them from using them in future, future seasons. I think it's fun to give them a try out now, but when it comes to future ones, I don't think we're going to. Although, now I'm a little bit concerned because it's going to be right next to that. And it's already hit. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. What might be a good opportunity, actually, is let's build up a few more of these. Just in case I get any funny ideas about trying to get in the base through there. So it looks like they're avoiding at least coming around through here, which is my main concern, because we don't actually have any defenses of any sort. And it actually looks like they're going to go past all of that. Okay. I'm beginning to wonder at this point, do I actually need to do anything? Ugh. Okay, I can hear here they come again. Wow. So that's the first raid. Do I need to get anything from them? Not really. The only thing I probably need to do is make sure that we get the generator here patched up. What I might do then in that case, let's grab... Actually, Bobby's gone on his way to do it. Oh, I suppose in theory, he is allowed to go between zones, isn't he? Although, the fact that you're getting shot at... Okay, here comes the next blast. I have to say, as fun as it is, I'm actually going to dismantle one of them. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get any action in the base itself. Between the two of them, we're just going to be blasting anything that comes nearby. So, yeah, I'm deliberately going to dismantle one of them. Just so we don't have, like... I don't even know how many of these they shoot. It doesn't even tell me how much they shoot. No. Oh, well done, Gizmo. That was a good shot. Okay. So far, it's 1-0 to me. Okay, can you actually come over here, Gizmo, and sort this out? I'm still a little bit concerned that you guys have just randomly left the base because of that small little bit there. God's sake, right. Clear area. Let's clear that out and clear this out. There. Right, anything else that looks like it should be cleared? No. Okay. That's fine. Let's include that spot, just in case it needs to repair the walls, okay? There we go. Sorted. It's a lot of bloodstains. Oh, Nina, you've come out here too. Okay. Do we want to rescue any of these guys? Not particularly, we'll just leave them alone. They came to attack us, it's their fault that they die. But there we go, that's the first day of action done. To be honest, Nina, get going, please. You're not supposed to be out here, so go, move. Shoo. In fact, animals better do the same thing with them. Thinking about it, because otherwise, yeah, there we go. Light is now turned antisocial. Okay. Dog's body, what brings you out here? Oh, you're coming to do this. Okay, sure, by all means. Right, in fact, what we could do, let's grab a few of the bodies. And if anyone's willing to just leave, by all means, haul some of them so they're actually able to come here and join the pile. Right. Those can be hauled back in as well now. I mean, as fun as it is, just watching these two cluster mortars just blow up the enemy completely, I think it's just going to be unfair. Which means we've gone out of the way to make this excellent kill box, and if no one's going to actually come over here and be killed by it, because again blasted by the mortars, then there's no point me actually using it, is there? God, really, Haulerbots? Oh, I suppose the Haulerbots might not be limited by that, or are they? No, they are actually unlimited, okay. Let's keep you so you guys can stay in the home base as well. And what I'm thinking about doing, actually, yeah, let's do this. I'm going to clear these out of being home zones. If they get destroyed, we've got more than enough with the nuclear power plant in the basement to keep things nice and secure, so I'm not that concerned. I will pop this down here just so we can have the opportunity to build those walls down there. But there. So, Dog's body, make your way back, please. You feeling depressed? Oh, shucks. Alright, but at least that should prevent everyone then from going outside and getting themselves killed. How much sand blocks? We have loads of... Shield generator's gone offline. Oh, wait. This might be a slight thing, makeshift fuses, because I think it has something to do with the fact that we've got probably, 22,000 watts of energy, or 22 kilowatts, going through the power cables right now, whereas we don't need that much power necessarily. But in fact, what we could do... hang on, let's come on here, power. Just in case it is something, because I can never remember, to be honest. Come in here and click a power switch for here. If someone can go and make me that, that'll be fantastic. Because what that means is we can basically just switch the nuclear power plant on and off with the amount of power that it provides. So that way, it should prevent us from getting any excess fuses blowing up. But if anything happens to the geothermal generators, we can always just switch it back on and be done nice and easy. Right, you guys are fixing up the fuses, great. And that is now day 1 of the project done. 1 down, 14 more to go. So in fact, basically all of this should be taking us up now for until probably the next episode as well. Fingers crossed it's not going to be any longer than that, because I think it'll just be an excess waste of time otherwise. But might as well take advantage while we're here just to make sure everything is set up. Okay, you guys are finishing the walls off. Great. What we'll probably end up doing is putting another blocks over here as well. But we'll just use something like sandstone, because we've got like 1,000 of that. And just make that along here as well, just so we have extra walls. Should prevent them from getting any ideas about trying to sap their way through it. Oh yeah, I forgot. We converted this so it was no longer a prison, it's a barracks. So, in fact, do we need to keep this as it is? It'll be handy. It'll be handy. How are you doing for this? I only got 98 liters. Really? I mean, ground capacity... Okay, I know we're pumping a lot more water, it seems, and we're actually getting out of it. Yeah, 2,000 litres a day. And we've got pumps capable of doing 1,000. 10,000 even. In that case, we don't really need both of them. You know what? Get rid of this one. Because as long as it's all connected up to the same cable network, it's not really fussed. In fact... get rid of this one as well. There should be more than enough water stored in one of these that we don't need two. So, give you guys something to do. Get rid of both of them. We'll keep both the deep wells. In fact, I'll add another one as well. Oh, that might be why. It can pump as much as it wants, but it's not going to get anything out of it. Gotcha. In that case, let's just, yeah, just build the copy there and dismantle this one, please. Alright, did these get grown? It did, okay. Let's pop back onto zone and grown zones. Let's just do one for here, one for here. This one can be potato. This one can be more rice. I think it's one of the fastest ones. In fact, I'll just make this all rice over on this side. Alright, what I may end up doing as well. In fact, let's switch this one off first of all. And then what I might get my colonists to do, just for something to do as well, is to make it so we have a bunch of bionics available. So if anyone gets injured, like they lose a limb or something, we can just easily give them a limb and get it sorted out like that, rather than just have them having to sit around being at less than 100% capacity. So let's pop on to bionics. Let's just go, I don't know, don't necessarily need hands, it'd be arms if anything. We don't need jaws. Would still love to get the power on, but we can't. We need a cipher claw for that, I believe. Let's say get two of these. Two of these. Oh no, hang on. We just need to do it like this, don't I? Again, too much Kenshi, because in Kenshi you can't just say I want two of these by doing this. You have to click it twice. So, uh-oh, here comes another raid. Okay. Yoo-hoo! Here it comes. Right, we'll check that out in just a moment. Do we need any spines? Yeah, let's queue up a few of these as well. So let's get 4 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, 2 of those. There we go. That gives my colonists something to do. What's this raid? Group of Outlanders from the World Confederation of Album. Oh, right, you've decided... Oh, right, you've come all the way down from here. Oh, I forgot. This is all from the Black Hive. So we've just got all these glow pods just sort of sitting around. And... here comes the mortars. Right. How many of them have got here, anyway? 20... No, that's not right. 41. Including some invisible members. Okay. But you were killed already. And you got marine armor. Okay. See, my own armor should be much, much better than what they bring into the field at the moment. Okay. Next few shots, please. You know what I will try to do? Maybe. Can I... Not the EMPs. I want her to try out these swarm shells, just to see what they're like. So if I grab you, man the steel mortar. In fact, someone extract the shell for me. Fuzzy, can I quickly ask you just to haul this away? And then Miri, I want you to... That's it. Man yourself up on here and try one of these swarm shells. Again, never used any of these before, so I want to just see what they're like when we use them. So it's loaded up. Let's get you targeting... Well, we'll keep an eye on it while they're moving. In fact, go for Yasuki here. And then, there we go. They're actually making their way towards the base now. I mean, the cluster ones we were dealing with before and just weren't going to happen, were they? Right, let's grab you guys. Everyone who's got a position. Ronald, Dog's Body, and Bumperbot. Okay, Ronald, let's put you into position here then. Now that we actually got enemies making their way inside the base, we might as well. Oh! You're gonna break my door down. Oh! Cool! We got these little robots. Micro Siphon. Oh, Rim HUD's been deactivated as well. It's like a little bit. Oh, that's not good. Wow. Okay. Well, once they make their way through this door, they're going to be in for a big surprise once they go through these. Alright, in the meantime, while Taisha's doing that, the rest of my people are getting into position. These are coming in through the kill box. Again, these debuffs because they're seeing all the dead bodies. There goes another trap. Another trap. There we go. We don't need to bother rearming them anymore. Okay, turrets. Hang on, you're hiding behind the barrier. How do you... Did we not fill up with enough stone? Probably not, snow me. Okay, here they come. You might want to stay away from there, please. Maybe you can come off here now. Go back. Go to your defensive position, please. Ronald, let's make sure you're in your... That's your new official defensive position. Okay, that was sorted out easily enough. Okay, these are now fleeing. Right, you... Okay. Let's turn it... Hold fire, hold fire. There we go. I think we did enough damage to them now. In fact, we did so much damage we blew up parts of the wall itself. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, Dog's Body, what on earth? Get in here. If you die now, Dog's Body, this is your fault. You should not be coming out here. There is no reason for you to be out here. It's outside the zone. There. Go and put the fire out, please. Okay, everyone else, go back to your normal business. Thank you. Right, including... Perhaps we didn't make it clear. I wanted to have more blocks here, but apparently the game has decided that we don't need them. Okay. Do we want to pick up their weapons? Not really. I'll take the medicines though, those are always handy. Okay, pick up the medicines please. An anesthetic gun, we don't really need that. Light machine guns, don't really need. We'll take the muffalo. Might as well get some extra food in the bank, eh? And do we want the mini grenades? We can do the mini grenades. Brain surgery is now done. Dog's Body, you've been injured. Well, I'm not surprised. It's your fault and no one else's, okay? Go Juice, sure, we'll take that. The Black Talon Soma, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, everyone else at this point. Okay, we need to put down... How much more granite blocks do we have? 345. More than enough for my needs. Alright, let's make sure we stick those two back down. There we go. And that's day 2 of the raids now done. It's quite cool to see these little micro ciphers, but they didn't really last against the enemy's missile fire all that much, did they? So I'll tell you what, let's just activate these as well, so they can be chosen from as 2. But still, you never know. Having a swarm shell or 2 might come in handy. Right. I suppose, can we activate this now? Did the enemy make their way off the map? More or less. Or they didn't. No, Mick is still trying to get off. Come on, Mick. You're going to meet you there in time. You're going to get off this before they can mortar kills you. Nope. Didn't make it in time. Bad luck, mate. My prayers go with you. Right. Let's make sure these get hauled into our corpse pile. Any of these can be hauled out. We'll make sure they get hauled. Okay. Like I said, that's day 2 now done. Still got 13 days left to go. Well, 14 days, but nearly 13. And I think that's a well-deserved rest for everyone who needs it. Although, do we need to have the boom flows now that we've actually got the cryofuel? Uh-oh. I think this is another raid coming. What's the game going to send me next? Orion mercenaries? Mechanoid centipedes by the bucket load? Up. Siege. Outlanders from the World Confederation of Album. Okay. Sure. There goes the mortars. I have a feeling my mortar's going to do much more damage than yours. I mean, we could go out and attack them, but the idea is that we're letting them come towards us. It's a perfect win-win for us. So we'll keep blasting them with the mortars until they're willing to give up the idea of going after us with their own ones and try and attack us directly. And then we'll just keep blasting them. Shouldn't be too long. Although something I would like to try out, actually. Fuzzy, you're nearby. Go and speak to Mining Code for me. I've never used their airstrike core, so I'm just curious to see what happens when we use it. Okay, I didn't get as many as I was hoping for, but hey. How are you getting on there, Fuzzy? Nearly there? Okay. Request air support. Your air support request has been approved by my hierarchy. What kind of strike should we launch? So we can do Gatling strafe guns, Gatling and rockets, autocannons, or incendiary bombing ones. Let's try that. So they perform a carbide bombing on the target area of massive incendiary bombs, particularly effective against stationary installations. Okay. Do that, and do it down here. Airstrike's been confirmed. Like I said, I've never seen what this mod actually does with one or any sort of support. So, are we going to see Mining Co's ship flying over, or we're just going to see a bunch of explosions? Those are my explosions. Mining Co? Anybody? Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, let's slow it down a minute so we can appreciate the mood, the atmosphere of this. Here it goes. Here it comes. You can see them dropping down. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. We may have to change a couple of things about this. They're scared about... You know what? I'm sure we can secure your safety. Where are you coming in from? Over here. Oh, that's completely fine. I think the problem is that we are too prepared. I mean, considering we've got this cluster mortars just blasting down on here, we've got the ability to call in airstrikes, and devastating airstrikes at that, without even, easily. I mean, how much money do we have in the bank still? 19,187. So we could call in another, 7 incendiary airstrikes if needed? That's scary. So I tell you what, guys, I'm going to put it to you, right? Do we keep the automatic cluster mortar, right? This thing. Do we keep it, or do we get rid of it? Because as fun as it is, it's getting to the point where enemies aren't even coming near the base. I mean, these guys got pretty close, don't get me wrong, they got to the kill box. But when we had 2 of them, they wouldn't even get anywhere near us. They just moved from here to here, basically, and then they died. Then this one, we've only got 1, and they managed to make it to the base, but yeah, what do you think? Should we keep this for the next episode, or do we just scrap it and just rely on a standard mortar like this? I don't mind. I think either way could work for us. I'm not too worried about losing the fight at all. It's just, we want a bit of a challenge, and if we're just having it that we're killing off the enemy before they even make it to our kill box, then that's not a challenge. That's just, us having fun, basically. But let me know what you guys think, okay? Let me have just a look-see. Someone still needs to finish building this. Bobby, I know you're sleeping, man, but can you come out here and finish off the well? Okay, someone hold in the medicine too. We don't really want that outside. Well, Dog's Body, you don't actually have a bedroom. You know what? Let's switch this over then. I didn't realise. Let's switch this over then. Dog's Body. There you go. You've now got a proper bedroom to sleep in. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't realise you didn't have one. Right. And I'll tell you what, Bobby, while you think you can trade with her as well. Once you're done. Or, no, Lobby, you can come over and chat. There we go. What can we buy from you, then? Not a lot. Let's buy a few extra meals, because why not? Bits of medicine, sure. Clay, fertilizer, makeshift crucible rifle. You haven't really got much for me, have you? Let's be honest. Gas mask, Alpha Poly simple helmet. Potential. Let's just get rid of some of these, I guess. And someone can hold those in for me, that would be fantastic. Right, we also need someone to finish off at least this door. So I tell you what, Bobby, when you finish with that, come over here and work on this. And let's have a quick look at this large shield that we just finished building. So security, I think it was... yeah, large shield generator. So we could get this, and it's basically even better than the one we've got there at protecting us. And we can reduce the size of it, so again, it just covers the same area as what this one does. Nah, I think we'll be okay. What are we going to give you now, though, to do? You know what? Let's go for this one. Why not, eh? We can go for that, we'll go for complex electronics. I don't know, what else do we want to do? Advanced wind turbines, animal bionics, let's go for that. Do you want to learn how to build a spaceship while we're here? Gene trainers, nerve shock delivery, atomic assembly maybe? Pharmaceuticals. Sure, let's go for those. Let's go for washing machines as well, why not? Alright, Bulk psychite refining. Okay, we can go do that. Something to do. No, I'll tell you what, actually. Cancel those. Let's go for some hot tubs, power showers, multi-split air conditioning, nerve shock delivery system. What else do we want? Great bow, advanced computing maybe? Electrical instruments, jelly farms, advanced refining, waste disposal for the bins, life support machine. Let's grab that. Basically just go to town, just get a whole bunch of different research going. Anyone can hold those in, that'll be great. Otherwise, just another day in paradise. So let's actually get that shield built. Let's give him something to do at least. So we'll dismantle this one. It's not like we've needed it any time recently. I thought you've crafted a bion. Oh, of course, I forgot. Just because we want to keep these up, we need to build them here too. I forgot about that. So let's grab that, and that. And you want 4 of these, 4 of these, and 4 of these. There we go. Alright, and if I grab this, switch the transmutation. Let's just switch over to this. Make sure we have, do until we have... Always make sure we have at least 200 in here. And likewise plasteel. Let's go do until 200. And again, just make sure we use Watson mush, fertilizer, gold, fertilizer. There we go. Unpause then when we've got roughly, I don't know, 50. Okay? And same with you. Unpause when we got 50 steel left. There we go. At least we can always guarantee we're always going to have both resources for us to just make whatever we fancy doing at this point. For shits and giggles, to be honest. Okay. What do we have? How many more days? 13 days still. Okay. And our little beastie is going to be born. Okay, someone can hold that away, please. Bumper Buck, can you... Still need wood. Really? We ran out of wood. Okay. Let's pop on here then. Let's just go chop bamboo into wood 1. Might as well get that done. Okay, let's make sure it's all hidden. There we go. Just like the authenticity then, without seeing a big green area around it. Alright. What else can we try and do? Give us colonists something to do when we're at it. 1041. Let's make you some nice floors. What we want? More floors? Let's go for hex. I'll always like this this pattern design. So let's go for the hex one. Let's just pop down all around here. Apart from here, 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 and here. And then let's make sure then we do this as well. We're going on here. Smooth surface. Alright, smooth down here. Smooth along here. Up here. Along here. There and there. There, there, there. In fact, let's just cancel this bit here too. Alright, and there we go. If that's the case, we'll just swap it out with something else. It's just to give my colonists something to do. We might as well make this thing, because then what we could do then is just convert these beds here to become guest bedrooms instead. Because guests don't care if they are sitting in a barracks or what have you. As long as the place itself looks reasonably tidy, they're going to be quite happy. And so I'm hoping with the boost that we're going to give for having some nice floors, as well as smoothing off the walls. It should all help contribute towards just making the place a bit better for us. Right. Oh yeah, let's grab these a minute. Nope, that's not hexpaven. Slate, there we go. Right, let's just... Stop. Right. That, cancel the mining, and smooth them out. Smoothing walls, much, much better. You guys can get on with that, in that case. Still need someone to come down and make this for me. Fuzzy, could you do that for me? Outside the home area. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay, let's just designate this as the home area. Okay, Fuzzy then, can you go and work on this for me, please? Much, much better. Hi, Miri, what are you doing? She has so little to do at this point that she's now actually starting to haul bodies around to the different parts that we need. Ah, bless her. Right, these guys are doing their thing. If we're going to convert them over, then what we could do as well is how much bamboo we got? 400. Let's just make some nice little bedside stuff for them as well. So if we pop onto here a minute, let's go dresser, bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. I mean, to be honest, we could make it out of gold at this point for all we need to worry about. As a bamboo dresser, we want to the end table. My bad. Okay, let's make sure it's the right way around. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And besides, if push comes to shove, we can always use this into a hospital as well, but because it's right next to here and we've got plenty of drugs for it. Let's think of a second. We're going to have another way. It's just the game is quite slow at the moment. It's got a lot to deal with. What with everything that we've asked it to do in the base, the fact that we've got enemies coming in as quickly as it does, it's just not going as fast as I would like. I mean, it's now been, what, doing this for a little while, and we're only up to 13 days? Ooh, Psychic Soothe. Quite happy with that. If only we had 1 GC, we could always just use that and get rid of all this stuff. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Guys, I didn't ask you to mine this, and I thought I've made it clear several times. You know what? Fine, fine. Right, do we have enough granite blocks to fix it up again? I think we should do. Oh no, hang on. It's not granite here, is it? It's slate. We have enough slate blocks. Yeah. Okay, let's go to structure, wall, slate, 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 slate walls. Okay. So I'll put one here, here, here. There we go. I should give him something to do at least. I was going off to make some nice end tables. Zena's on alcohol binge, not much I can do about that though. And are you trying to fix the walls, Tyler? You are. Okay. I mean, I would rather him try and sort out the food situation. We've got 9 days worth of food. So I'll swap this around slightly. So we got beans. We got plenty of psychoid. Let's swap the psychoid now for something else. Let's just make this into potatoes. We've got plenty of wake up. That should be fine. We can ask that to be hauled in now. Right. To be honest, I think it's safe to say that we can bring today's episode to an end now. So, let's just put this back to normal speed. So, what's the situation? Well, we've got roughly 12 and a half, 13 days, something like that, until the project's done. It's going at a bit of a snail's pace right now, so I may have to look into trying to find something like that, the 1GC mod, so we can just do things like clear up all the stuff that's on the floor. Just because at the moment, it's just a lot of stuff here, just hogging up space and using up memory. So it would be handy if we could just get rid of it somehow. But that's something I'll sort out for the next episode if I can. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you join me next time for more RimWorld. But until then, everyone, take care, and goodbye for now.